tonight's Fifth Gear, the ultimate super saloon shootout. Jaguar's S-Type R versus BMW's M5. Britain's best value small car, the Ford Ka, and hot rods, warming up nicely in Tamworth.
You thought they were extinct, but they still exist. The product of weird genius, hidden from the outside world.
Hot rods? Are they still going? What's the point? Ah, that's the point.
Rodding is a culture away from the rest of car world, and is very much alive and well. It's all about the quest for creating something unique, be it brighter, faster, lower or louder.
Come on, come on. Come on, come on.
The Spring Nationals sees hundreds of hot rods meeting in a big field, creating the coolest campsite you've ever seen.
Now this is what I think of when I think of a hot rod. It's technically called a street rod. You're looking for separate fenders, a flat windscreen, anything that's pre-1949, and this one's worth about £9 grand.
But my favourite bit is the fact that the tyres almost meet in the middle. The sit-up and beg style is very popular, but there was one in particular that kinda stood out.
So, your Metal Flake Mick. Now, did you actually know it wasn't 1974 anymore? I mean, that's brilliant, but it's completely bonkers.
Yeah, I paid a fortune to have some flames put on my last car and thought, well, I'm not going down that road again. And I just got myself a Chinograph pencil and just started drawing and thought, I can do this. And then just added the mirror flake in with the lacquer. Cans of lager and late nights, and that's what happens, like.
Even more striking is what's under this car bra, a 1934 Ford three-window coupe, which is, to say the least, very red.
So, your name's Frank and you're a fireman.
Yes.
And they call you Fireman Frank, and you've been borrowing some of the firm's paint, have you?
It looks like it.
So what's this one? How much is this worth?
It's insured for 30,000. It actually cost about 35,000 to build.
Ouch, and what's it won?
It's won everything, every show in England. It's national champion 2 years running, and it's won best in Britain 2 years running.
Move into cars from the 50s and 60s and you get to this. Now this is a custom with a K. Here, looks are everything. It's got to be the lower the better. And if your lines aren't as smooth as a baby's bottom, then you might as well forget it.
Hi.
This 1963 Ford Consul Capri has apparently been fully nosed, decked, de-seamed and shaved, and is owned by Mr. Custom, Kevin Rooney.
So how come all the fancy paint then?
That's recreating a period of 1960s in America when they were experimenting with paint finishes, lacquers, candies, metal flakes as the roof is. It's died out on the custom side, but the lowriders have kept it alive.
Cue the lowrider then, a 1985 Pontiac Grand Prix.
OK, Kevin, so we've decided why we've got a padded roof lining, but what is this all about? How does this work?
Well, it's a boot full of hydraulics, similar sort of stuff as what you find on tail lifts on lorries and that, and all that's plumbed into the suspension, which enables us to dance.
And look at this paintwork. How long did it take you to mask out all of that?
The patterns took 7 full days. The paint job took me every day for 7 weeks. And there's 30 gallons of lacquer on this car.
30 gallons of lacquer?
I can't tell you how many times I rubbed it down.
So, Kev, can I have a go then?
No.
Can I have a go at that then?
Definitely no.
What happens if I press that one?
You die.
OK, all right. If you just want to go really, really fast, then you want one of these. It's a street machine. Big wheels, small block, big cubes, and hey presto, a drag racer on your driveway.
The best example is this money-no-object 300 horsepower Ford Roadster. The beauty isn't just skin deep, because it's even cleaner underneath. Boy, these things are really starting to get to me.
I want to be an engine.
Although they have got to some people even more.
You're wobbly and you're called Bob.
Yes.
So you're wobbly Bob.
Yes.
What are we standing next to?
My Bedford.
Your Bedford?
Yes.
A Bedford CF van?
It is a Bedford CF van.
But wobbly Bob, why?
It's an evolution thing. I've owned it for many years.
Yeah. How long?
25.
25 years with the same Bedford van?
The reason he's not bored of it is probably down to the supercharged Rover V8 slap bang in the middle. and Bob keeps a set of slicks on board just in case. His best quarter-mile time is a Ferrari frightening 13 seconds. The commercial vehicles you really ought to get into, though. Well, it was done for 3 years, particularly rare stepsiders like these. And check this out for £3 worth of bonnet. Finally, style rods that go for a circuit racer look. This work of art engine bay belongs to, believe it or not, a Ford P100. Hot rods aren't about buying off-the-shelf bits and bolting them on. They're about talented owners demonstrating engineering excellence and are shown to a standard that puts most classic concours winners to shame.
I've had a wicked day playing with hot rods, and I've finally found somebody who'll let me have a go. How cool is this? That's brilliant. I'm going to get one.